All right, guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So for starters, I apologize for being late on this. I'm actually just waking up right now because I had like a major headache throughout the day. So I'm about an hour late on this, but that doesn't mean that we still can't cover it while we have the opportunity. So the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter account has just tweeted out another cryptic message. This is actually like what the quickest that they've done a cryptic message after another cryptic message in a while. Again, but the last one being sparking launch, and now this one being slightly more difficult, but potentially still easy to deduce. So if you guys don't know, on this board we have a slew of numbers, right? And we have a golden ring around the number 1. Now it could be one of two things, though I think the very first option might be the most logical one. Now, if you've noticed, if you've checked all the numbers diagonally, horizontally, and vertically, they all equal up to the number 15. And the golden ring is around the number 1, which could signify that this is going to be us getting Garlic Jr. I say that because there are 15 Dragon Ball Z movies. Remember, specials are not a part of that list. So like the history of Trunks, for example, is a special, not a movie. But as much as people probably don't want to consider this Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F are Dragon Ball Z movies, not Super. They just got retold in Super, but those stories are canon to Dragon Ball Z. So if you add those to the other list of movies, it totals to the number 15. And the very first movie is Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone, which of course is Garlic Jr.'s movie. So if that is the route that they're going with, then yes, we will be receiving finally, honestly, a sparking Garlic Jr., which will be awesome. And of course, that'll finally buff the movies tag. Though I don't know what element factor he would be. Like, that would be interesting. Like, he definitely not a yellow unit because they have Gogeta, but actually not a red unit either because we also have Frieza, but maybe green or purple. Who knows? Because, well, actually no, because we also have Cooler as well. Well, Metal Cooler for the green unit. So probably a purple unit. It's been a while since they've had like a solid purple unit because, you know, Bojack and whatnot. So it will probably end up being a purple unit, which will be interesting to see, right? But there is the other option, which is probably less likely, but still not impossible, where it disregards the number 15. That seems to be like a very prominent thing on that board, and just goes with the fact of it being a golden ring on the number 1, which could also signify, for example, Vegeta talking about Goku while he was fighting Kid Buu, saying that Goku was number 1, right? That is still a possibility, which would mean that we would get a sparking Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, which would be kind of cool as well. But again, it disregards the number 15. That's why I really don't think it's going to be that. If it ends up being that, I will be genuinely surprised, because if that's the case, then what was the point of like making 15 such a prominent number on that board? But at the same time, I wouldn't really trip. I'd actually be pretty happy about that. But all in all though, that is pretty much all I have. Like, there's not really much to it apart from those two options. It's either it's going to be Garlic Jr., and of course, if it is Garlic Jr., then it depends on which iteration we get. Or if not Garlic Jr., then it's probably going to be an Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, which would be cool as well. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to find out whoever this unit is more than likely within the next few days. Probably tomorrow, actually, now that I think about it. Or if no, I don't think we're lucky enough to get it tonight. There's just no way. But we're more than likely going to figure out who this unit is tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next few days. But at the very least though, I'm glad that we at least have this to hold on to, because Legends has been dry, very dry. I mean, this is the driest period, or at least in my opinion, this is the driest period in Legends history. This month was bad, but hopefully this will breathe new life. I mean, getting a new unit is awesome. If I'm not mistaken, we still need to get information on that new game mode, because they just kind of went super silent with that. So we still need information on the new game mode. We need some events. We need something. And I'm at least glad that this will give us at least something to hold on to, if not for a little while, before maybe, you know, some new events drop, or maybe with this update, we'll get the new game mode. And also don't forget that we still have not gotten the 1,000 day celebration like at all. It hasn't even started yet. So maybe we can also get that along with whoever the next unit is going to be. I don't know. Like, as long as we get something to go along with this unit in terms of events, or if it is the new game mode, I'm completely fine with it. It just needs to be to the point where Legends is not dry anymore. That's the thing, because the drier the game gets, the less people are interested in playing it, and obviously if that happens, then the game will die, and obviously I don't want that to happen. A lot of people have been complaining about how dry it is, and rightfully so, because it's been pretty bad. There's nothing to do in the game that hasn't already been done. People have already done story mode, people have done PvP, people have done co-op, people have done the events. There is nothing. So I'm hoping that maybe in the future, these dry spells, and these are some pretty bad dry spells too, but I'm hoping that in the future, maybe, just maybe, these dry spells end up slowly but surely going away. Like, maybe there just needs to be some sort of steady pace of events flowing out. Like, maybe like first 2 weeks you get these set of events, next 2 weeks you get those set of events, and then move on from there. Or if they can come up with some solid ideas, maybe every week we can get some sort of new event, which I think is probably not probable. But still, all in all though, Legends is dry, but with this cryptic message, we are potentially getting a brand new Garlic Jr. or an Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Honestly, I'm excited, especially if it's Garlic Jr. I'm gonna be very excited, because I do want to try using movies again, and also just to see like what he can do in terms of his move set. But actually, if they, okay, hold on, if he's a legendary finish unit and he has like the dead zone as like legendary finish, that'll be kind of clean. But regardless of all that though, I do want to know you guys' thoughts on all of this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.